Hey, Scream, I think your audio is not working properly. Just give me 1 second and we figure that out and we will continue the scrum in just 1 second. 1 second. Gotcha. I think Scream, your audio is now fixed. Do you want me to repeat the question or are you good with the answer?
Is it fixed now?
I think it's fixed, yes.
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
Yes, 1 moment. Okay. How has the tournament been for so far for the team? Has the initial strategy from day one of VCT changed dramatically versus today?
Well, today we lost our game, so it didn't go as planned. We got we should have won Ascent, and we got own on Haven. So yeah, we're gonna go over the game and try to see what our mistakes were and try to change things for the second day for us.
The second question is from Fariha Bhatti, win.gg. On paper, the nice strategy should win you games, but coming from a CSGO background, don't you think any predictable meta is hard to counter if they're essentially good at shooting and aiming?
Well, the current meta is kind of hard. With Astra and Viper, like it's really tough to play against, and we like there's not many teams that play like this. They kind of surprised us today with their game style, and yeah, like they were not that predictable today. We did a lot of mistakes, so I can't really say. We need to go over the game and try to understand what happened.
Third question is from Luis Fernando from Poplink. How do you prepare for your matches in this part of the tournament?
Well, we prepare our coach just analyze the team we're gonna play against and just try to come up with the best game plan possible against them. And obviously, like we don't know what can happen. Like sometimes we analyze a game and then the other team just comes up with another comp, and that's what happened today as well. Today they totally changed their comp. Like we prepare for another comp and they just played another comp. So kind of got surprised as well from this.
Next question is from Mish Reeves, Nerdstream Gamers. Crazy close maps with V1. Was this the start of a back and forth rivalry between EU and NA at the top of Valorant esports?
Yeah, it was a very close game, very long game as well. Very got us really tired as well. But they played very good, and I'm not surprised. They're really good. Like version 1 is really good as well, and I know Sentinels had a hard time against them in qualifiers. So it's like it's good to have like a really high level in Valorant so far.
Next question is also from Fariha. Your journey to Masters 2 has been bumpy. Are you guys planning to switch your approach and game style to suit the NA meta that has inspired most teams, or are you sticking to the typical Liquid gameplay?
Well, we're always gonna do whatever it takes to be better to win. So right now it feels like we gotta change some things. Today it didn't go as planned. As I said, we need to go over the games, try to understand what happened, and try to understand if we need to change something or not. But they played very good today, so props to them.
Next one is from Jerome Heath.esports. There's a scenario where teams like Crew and Crazy Raccoon play just two best of threes at Masters Reykjavik. What are your thoughts on the format for the event? Any complaints?
Um, it's the first time I see a format like this, but at the same time, it's a bit hard to make the best format for 10 teams. So I don't really know what to think about this, but obviously, I think in the future it's gonna get better.
Next one is also from Jerome. What are your impressions on the Asian teams at the tournament? How does Korea, Japan, and Southeast Asia stack up against Europe?
I think the right now the Korean team Neutron is the best in Asia. Like they're really good. We've been practicing against them, and they had a good match as well. So honestly, like really good team, and I can't wait to see more of them.
Next question is from Lucas Takashi, Valorant Zone. In the first scrum, both NA and EU players talked about similar gameplay styles, with a little difference in speed. Do you think this series showed that both regions are on a similar level and closer than expected?
I do think Europe and NA is on a very close level. Right now, I don't know who's the best. Of course, like Sentinels and Fnatic is gonna play right now, and we're gonna have a better idea. But like, definitely, like NA is like at the really high level in Valorant right now, and I think Europe as well. But we will see at the end of this event who's the best.
Next question is from Leo Lechebonnier, MGG. Do you feel that EU and NA teams have a different style?
I think it's very similar. The style is very similar from NA and Europe, so it's gonna give a lot of close games, and like the current meta is being played really well in both regions, I think. So it's more like who's gonna do the more mistakes in the games, and today it was us.
Next one is from Jockey from Full Esports. How's been the LAN experience after your first match? Was the lack of a crowd something that affected your performance?
It's been great. Honestly, I felt personally good. I think the team felt good. Like the conditions are good. So obviously it would be better with the crowd, with some supporters supporting for us, and obviously it would add something more. But it's gonna come in the future, I'm pretty sure. And for the first event, it's great, man. Like it's been feeling awesome.
Next one is from Leo again. Did Jumpy bring his Federer's hat?
Yeah, he did bring the feather heads, but I think it was not on the stage. Maybe that's why we lost.
Last question for the pre-submitted questions is from Yinsu Collins, upcomer. Now you've had the opportunity to go up against North America. What was your biggest takeaway and what do you make of their play style?
It's a tough question. It's our first game ever against NA, so but as I said, we have a similar game style with them. I think they are a bit more aggressive than we do, but like and individually they're really good. Like honestly, it's tough to say. I cannot wait to see Fnatic Sentinels game. That's gonna be on in a couple of minutes, so we're gonna have a better idea.
Okay, so we only have time for one last question in the open session. So since Jinsu was the first, you can ask the question.
Thank you so much, Jan. Hi, Stream. Penny seemed to cause a lot of issues for you guys today across all three maps, especially on the entry front. Why do you think that you guys weren't able to adapt quick enough to kind of shut him down?
Well, the thing is that they played a very weird comp. Like we are not used to it, and as I said earlier, we kind of prepared for something different coming from them, but they changed it completely, and like they had a weird game style without flashes. So I don't know. It just feels like we should have won the game if we played at our level. So obviously Penny is a good player, and Jet operator is very dangerous, and he showed it as well. But I don't think he caused us the most problem today. I think it's more like on our side, like the way we adapted on their game style and like the mistakes we did. It like I think we kind of gave up this game, and yeah. But props to them. They play very good as well. They're one of the best team in NA. So obviously they're really like at the best level of Valorant right now.
Okay, we are unfortunately out of time now. So Scream, you have finished for today, and
Thank you very
thank you
much.
for participating.